Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I just woke up like 5 minutes ago. My sleep schedule has been very inconsistent these days. Also, why isn't my chat moving? Refresh. Hi everybody. I mean, I can see you guys, but like the chat on my screen. There we go. Yeah. So, another situation has hit the current situation. Yeah! Holy shit, dude. I thought it would be over from there. I didn't actually think Mythic would address it, and I didn't think there was going to be another clapback, cuz it felt like in situations like these, I feel like the court, I feel like taking things to court is like the easier and more productive option, Like I don't think I would rather bitch about, like, if I'm in an agency, right, and I find out they're scamming me, I ask questions immediately to court. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would do. Yeah. It's been a long year. Shoot, true. And it's only been March. Holy shit, it has been a long year. Let's see what has happened the past few months, okay? There's the Phase Connect situation that happened like a month or so ago. There's the Vesper situation that happened also a month ago. The Miki Neko situation. Hololive planning to assault fans. Let's see. Tomoe Omari attacking Reddit because she refuses to talk about politics. The Tectone Mujin situation, right? The Chachazilla situation where bro refuses to goddamn like back out. Let's see what happened. Oh yeah, I guess the Iron Mouse and Bao situation, but then again, is that really a situation that happened this year? I feel like it's just an extension of what happened last year. Yeah. The Elfin Psyop thing, where she got outed as actually being a minor all along. Yeah. The Shy Lily thing, yeah, the Shy Lily thing was last year, this year rather. Where she tried to address the Cinder Google Docky and stuff happened. Yeah. Hololive facing backlash because they used fucking AI for their shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh god, that's a lot of things that happened. Like a lot of things has happened. Jesus. Will 2026 be worse than 2025? Oh, probably not. Probably not. 2025 was bad, man. Like, really, really bad. Fucking V Shoujo exploded. And then there's also, obviously, the Cinder Docky. I don't think it can go any lower than that. Oh, and Hololive also suffered Gura damage, and Mume damage, and Kanata damage. I don't think you can go any lower than that. 2020, I guess maybe I can see a chance of 2026 being, like, super bad. If fucking, say, Pecora or Marine graduates. Like, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is Brent Peanut a VTuber? Me, personally, I guess technically he is. Culturally, he's not. The reputational damage might be worth it. Makes you doubt any Mythic statements going forward. I mean, if we were going to take Grimmy's words at face value, I can understand that she's trying to paint this, or she's coming out from this trying to be positive, or at least trying to have a good effect of trying to warn other people in Mythic to like doubt the amount that they're receiving from the company. So let's get into this. Let's get into this immediately then, okay? Because we're going to look at the responses from all of this bullshit. Okay. Let me Wemmy. Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay. So first, before we get into the response by Grimmy among many other people from the whole situation, let's look at Asmongold's response, okay? Asmongold speaks on parting ways with Mythic, says he has no issues with the agency and just wants to move on rather than deal with the toxicity surrounding it. Also thinks Grimmy's allegations are total BS. Okay, let's watch this.
With Mythic for like actually kind of felt bad for Mythic. I did. So basically what happened is that, so I haven't really been involved like really with Mythic for like quite a while, but
Sure.
like they just put out a statement yesterday that are like, yeah, we're not involved with Asmongold. He's not, you know, part of Mythic or anything like that. And
I completely believe him for that, by the way. I believe what Asmongold just did for Mythic is, yes, Asmongold did found Mythic, but all he did was just give his already existing network of sponsors and companies and all these people over to Mythic, and Mythic would be the one finding out the talent that would go under them. At least that's what I think is what's happening. But I don't think he actually manages it. I don't think he makes any like big decisions into it and shit like that. No, I don't think so.
you know, again, they kind of told me about this. I don't really give a shit. I've said it before, right? Is that, like, and I'll say, if you saw us at the beginning of the stream, this is basically the same thing I'm going to say again, right?
Sure.
Is like, I am at the point right now of basically, like, I don't really give a shit about any streamer stuff at all anymore. There is like 5 streamers that I care about, and then maybe
One of them is Hassan. 100% one of them is Hassan, because he fucking can farm that shit all the time.
10 that like I give a shit about and I think matter and like have like, you know, an opinion or something like that I think is worth considering. But other than that, I really just don't give a fuck anymore. I have gone through, I'm gonna be honest, I have gone through so much drama in the last 5 years. We all know the names, we know the
Hi,
problems,
Mr. Lobo.
we know the situations, we know the players.
Sure.
And we know, oh my god. So I've been dealing with this shit for a long time. Like, there's been so many of my friends getting canceled, you know, everything, and it's exhausting to deal with, right? It really is. It's like I'm playing like fucking, it's like the rapture is happening all around me, and people are just being gamaged away, right? Like, and the reason why that they told me for this, like, again, like, I don't want to be in.
If I'm going to make a guess, also based from what people were saying, Asmongold said something about supporting the strikes on Iran or something?
Involved with any of this anyway, right? Like, I haven't been involved in like any decision making at Mythic for like, I don't know, probably like over a year. Like,
yeah, that's what I guess.
Even the last time I even talked to somebody over there for something that was like business related, it's probably got to be over a year ago. And I just want to move on totally. And so that's the way I feel, right? That's really the truth. And, you know, as I said, I mean, you look at the amount of dramas, the amount of like stress that something happened. Well, yeah, I mean, like, if you look at like the amount of things that have happened recently, right? I mean, this is just like, I mean, remember the Tectone and Lucari thing? I mean, that was like within like 3 months ago. Like,
Yes.
It's always something. There's always someone. There's always some situation. And with streaming specifically, I just don't want to deal with it. I would rather advocate for things that I think are really meaningful and important, right? Like, I've drawn a lot of attention to, I think, that the Iranians that are being killed regularly. And I've talked about, for example, you know, that we'll do the fundraiser for the bald eagles, right? And so why am I in a world where I'm worried about what, you know, streamers that get like 200 or like 1,000 viewers think about me? Like, why would I want to be in that world? Why would I want to put myself in that position? Maybe this is like a spicier take, but I find infinitely more willingness to collab with somebody who's not on Twitch versus somebody who is.
What do I think about that? You know what? I agree with that. I agree with that for the sole reason that Twitch streamers, as I have noticed, Twitch streamers are a bit more of a bitch and a bastard than YouTube streamers. I think they're more sensitive. I think they're more predictable. I think they're more... Conventional is not the word I'm trying to look for. But they're more like, they're kind of basic. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I'm not talking about this because I only exclusively watch VTubers or some bullshit, right? But even like normal YouTube streamers, I think, are more open to ideas and more open to discussion more than Twitch streamers. Because I think most Twitch streamers really only care about themselves, or they like to be performative. Yeah, sure, they like to be performative. They like to virtue signal, whatever the case might be. But I think most of them really only care for themselves. They don't really actually think or care about the things that they claim they think they do. They think they do, just like I said, but at the end of the day, they don't do anything about it. Isn't that a thing already? I mean, it is a thing already. It's just worse for Twitch.
One thing that I've learned about people on Twitch in general is that they are extremely sensitive to public sentiment, and to the extent that the connection with you, like basically people on Twitch, I think are a lot more sensitive in general. I love working with them. I think they're great people. I have
sensitive? Is sensitive the word I would use? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Zero animosity, and I think that these lies that are being spread about them, that they weren't making payments, they were like fucking skimming funds, are total fucking bullshit.
Okay.
And I don't know why you would say that without being absolutely fucking certain. So it's insane that you would even say this. But anyway, and like, I mean, to say this about a talent company like this is like one of the worst things you can say about a place like this.
Yeah, okay. So basically, Asmongold says that, and he's basically calling Greemy a fucking liar, or at least like overreacting, or whatever the case might be. You already know my take. If you watched my last stream about the whole situation yesterday, I do kind of feel like Greemy jumped the gun here. I feel like, and at the same time, I feel like the manager handling Greemy's case refused to communicate properly, or doesn't know how to communicate properly. That's not necessarily something I would pin down on the whole company, but at the same time, upper management of that company is still ultimately responsible for allowing it to happen, if that makes sense, right? So that happened. Then Greemy responded to this, chat. Greemy responded to this. Look at this shit, okay? Hey, this is the third explanation they've given about these issues. I don't have anything against them, but so far they've claimed for the same publisher, negotiated with the same methods, said it was a typo, they were agency fees. And now they're changing the story again and saying I was paid in full for an amount they never showed me, but there's various banking fees. So which is it? I believe at this point they're trying to get a statement out first, so they don't have to confront the other information they gave me or how I talked about the situation. So here is mine. I don't want any money, I don't want any attention, and would prefer to go back to streaming normally, so I'm on break hoping for things to calm down and waiting for attention to dissipate, not trying to capitalize off of it like some people have claimed. Maybe I'm cynical, or maybe I'm a little bit materialistic when it comes to this, but I would absolutely take advantage of this. I would. Hey, maybe Greemy is a less scummier streamer than I am, or something. I don't know. My intention with saying this My intention with saying this is letting other streamers at Mythic know that they should request their full negotiation records for sponsorships. That being said, everyone I talk to at Mythic management is very pleasant. I like everyone I worked with. I don't wish them any ill will. That doesn't seem like I mean, it is a fact because you do feel that way. You know, you think they're very pleasant, but at the same time, I think that person that you were talking to is refusing to communicate with you for no real reason. Yeah. Everyone there is, I don't wish them any ill, please don't be harsh. Everyone there is a person with a life and this is stressful to go for them too. I do not know who is involved with this, but please do not paint me as stupid or attack me after you've continued to give me different explanations. Please do not act like I did not understand my contract. You're taking an additional random amount off of the top, presenting it to the streamer, and taking the agreed 20% off. Why are there 3 explanations for this now? If you can't believe me, that is fine, but also this looks like this isn't an isolated incident when people directly talk to sponsors involved with Mythic. She refers to this one person named Chef GG. We're gonna look at that. I don't know who's responsible for this, but I hope it gets resolved for everyone. Nothing against anyone there. Hope they're all well. Okay. Let's see the comments. I'm back offline, but it felt important to respond to this, wishing everyone well. This is bad. This ain't looking good for you. At least 2 other streamers looked into their deals because of you and found nothing. Well, no, it's not necessarily looking bad for her. Because one, okay, maybe it is bad for her when you consider the fact that she may have jumped the gun. But at the same time, if her intention was to let other streamers actually look into the contract and look into the deals that they've been doing, and they found nothing, then that's good for Grimmy and and that's also good for Mythic, because that means other people weren't being scammed. At the same time, in any place and any agency, people can have two different experiences in the same place depending on what person is dealing with them. Which is why I think that the person specifically Grimmy is talking to or is responsible for communicating with her regarding this might have been like either somebody that's kind of stupid or somebody that just doesn't want to deal with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna read through all of this, but it seems like these two people have received okay stuff. Wow, I wish I'd get like I wish I'd get like 150 grand worth of sponsorships. Holy shit. Man, chat, do you think it's a good time to join Mythic? I mean, I could send them a DM right now. The more I hear from her, it feels like she's not good at communicating or making good decisions. Hope she'll be fine. I mean, let's see. This person says, I had a similar experience with Mythic. Straight lied to about what the sponsor was offering, and it took me talking to the sponsors themselves to find out. Not surprised to see this. Used car salesman 100%. Well, now I'd like to see it. Now I'd like to see it. Yeah. Yeah, at least do the same thing Grimmy did, where she actually shows emails, you know? But I'd like to see how much. Because at the same time, yeah, this sounds like bad, but this could be like a retard or like somebody that forgot, where they did not know that Mythic takes like, was it 20%? Yeah, where they did not know that Mythic takes 20% off of what they got. Yeah. Could be a fearful V-Shoujo 2.0. Well, no, not really. A lot of people say that, but I thought it's really, really not. V-Shoujo 2.0, they did not just skim. V-Shoujo did not just skim off of sponsorships, okay? They do not. What they did is that they stole entire money and refused to pay people. You could say that's bad. You could say that's you could say Mythic Talent did really bad here. Yes, I do agree with what Asmongold saying that them stealing funds from people is 100% one of the worst things you could call it. But it's one of the worst things. The absolute worst is fucking the absolute worst is what V-Shoujo did, where they straight up just don't pay people for 8 months or something. And not give money to their, because they want to stay fucking afloat, or whatever the case might be. Fucking what Gun Run was doing with V-Shoujo. Question Usagi, who is the publisher that Grimmy talked to, that they would be able to pike up their net? Well, so why hide their name? Because the publisher okay, so Grimmy claimed in her posts that that publisher was the only publisher that allowed her to share their experience with Mythic. Anyone else was apparently not allowing it, but that's because and Grimmy also didn't show them because Grimmy wanted to save a huge bulk of those screenshots to save as like in case it becomes like a legal shenanigan. And you know what? I do respect that decision. I think that's the correct decision even, because that one publisher showing that one thing is enough proof that it may have happened, that it happened to her. Yeah. So in order for this to be charity V-Shoujo 2, there had to be charity fraud. Yeah, there had to be people not getting paid for this. You know, say what you want about Mythic skimming funds off of people, but at the very least, they're paying people the like 90%, at least 90% of what they said they would. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm very easy to exploit, right? So if Mythic comes out to me, says they're gonna give me $2,000, and they only give me 1,800 or 1,900, I would be okay with that, because it's like, fucking whatever. It's like a $100, $200 off thing. I mean, they got me this sponsorship. I'm sure they have their reasons, whatever. Like, I would do that. You know what I mean? I'm very easy to please that way when it comes to working with other companies. Especially if I know that they were the one doing the heavy lifting. Because at the end of the day, especially me right now, I am in no position to complain and bitch about anything. About anything. I want sponsors, and if Mythic is the one giving it to me, I don't care if they'll take 20, 30%, just give it to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't have any ill will towards Grimmy. I hope it's just a misunderstanding and hope she doesn't get repercussions. Maybe. Yeah. If it's a one-time thing, sure, but if it's consistent, then the losses will accrue. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So who's wrong again? We don't know who's wrong here, Clever Crown, because at this point, it sounds like a he said, she said. Like, sure, okay, so Grimmy did show us screenshots that the publishers, the emails that the publisher did send us this amount, but I have not seen screenshots where Mythic refused to give her banking documents at the same time, and all these people, and all these like stuff that she was asking for. At the same time, they said that they did. At the same time, they also said that she was paid like the full amount, which we saw that Grimmy did not get paid the full amount. So it's like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, who's telling the truth? You know what I mean? Like, I like in any situation, I believe the truth is somewhere in the middle. Mythic Talent may have Mythic Talent may have a person right there that's like, you know, refusing to communicate with Grimmy, and maybe Grimmy did not understand. Okay, maybe Grimmy did not, like, maybe Grimmy did jump the gun or something. Yeah. I feel like that's what's happening here, but I don't know. I'm just covering this situation based off of what is currently public information. So that's what's currently going on. It's a he said, she said at this point. It's one VTuber's word against like a multi-talent company. Crushy talked on stream that she had a bad experience with one of their managers. Yeah, I'm sure that she did. Because, you know, like as agencies like that are prone to having these sorts of things. Oh, hi, Snoosy. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. How are you? My cat just died, so I'm streaming just to, like, cope with it. Yeah. I mean, working in general, but whatever. We would need bank statements. Yeah, I feel like at that point, there's no longer any use in doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would rather not things escalate from here. If one party wants to escalate it, take it to court instead of like having throwing domain expansions on public. You know what I mean? Yeah, are you okay? No, I'm not. But like, you know, I'm doing. I mean, emotionally, I guess. But like everything else, yeah, sure, I'm okay. Yeah. Either way, after all of this happened, so I still don't know how to pronounce her name. Koki. I don't know. I'm done hiding shit from the public. Grimmy has bullied my friends and I behind the scenes and deeply involved with the mistrust other streamers have of us because of MSM. She continues to talk shit to this day. We went to her for help when it was going down and she dismissed us and said we'll grow up one day. Holy shit. It's spelled Koki. Yeah, I don't know, like cocaine. No, I'm memeing. Wow. Also posted on Blue Sky because if I remember correctly, Koki didn't want to use Twitter anymore. Just Blue Sky. But like, wow. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You can't pull this shit off without a Google Docie. Like, you can't. Like, I don't know. Not that I want to farm drama, obviously. But like, at the same time, when you want to expose that somebody is a bully and a shit friend, you gotta back it up. You know what I mean? It's the same case with this one. You gotta back it up because if it's something that is going to damage an alleged person and is that they're involved with X, Y, and Z, I don't really want to take your I don't really want to take your word at face value for it. You know what I mean? The bar has been set at the Docky now. It is. So either way, that's terrible to hear. Off to cancel my Grimmy sub. I thought she got screwed over by that dude too with her hot sauce company. Yeah, reminder of what happened to MSM. MSM was also a talent agency similar to Mythic, but the CEO was a scummy scumfuck that was basically Gunrun 1.0. The Gunrun before she went Gunrun. So anyway, she did a few times. I used to even have empathy for her, but it's hard when you find out she's actively trying to sabotage me and others behind closed doors. So still actively trying to means that she's still doing it right now. Like to this day. Manipulator tactics, man. I'm not even friends with Tob anymore, but you guys should know that she shit talks her too. I don't know who Tob is, but let's open this. She said, and imagine she is still somehow friends with Seth Weinstein, despite him fucking her over and over again. I don't know, chat. I don't know who this person is. I don't. Who the fuck is Seth Weinstein? Tubbs very chill streamer. Oh, or Weinstein? I don't fucking know. Oh, Seth is the owner. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, why is he still friends with that asshole? Oh my god. Really? Because she responded to this, chat. She responded to this. Koki, I don't feel that way about you at all. I'm so sorry you felt that way and you were keeping things in. Don't say it. Greamy, you can't say this particular line. I'm sorry you felt that way. Do not say that. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, maybe I have said that too. Maybe I did. I don't quite remember. Maybe I have said that at one time too, but you can't say that like this. Come on, man. It's been a long time, but I was upset when everyone was upset and telling me stuff way back. I stopped talking to people I felt were a bad influence because the same stuff happened to me. Wait, I stopped talking to people I felt were a bad influence because the same stuff happened to me. What does that mean? I mean, I don't necessarily know what this means, but okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so she actually admits to it. She says, I'm sorry, and like, okay. With Seth on his meds, and he's doing his own thing in life now, I don't say bad things about you. I do owe you an apology for ever hurting you in the first place with MSM when people told me rumors way back then, and not asking you directly. I know how people are now. Was Seth on his meds? Doing his own thing in life now? I don't say... So I'm not sure if Grimmy is going to bat for Seth here. Because for some reason, she just randomly mentioned Seth. I don't say bad things about you, but I do owe you an apology. Okay, so I guess Grimmy is saying that I don't shit talk or sabotage you, but I do admit to dismissing you back when the MSM stuff happened. So I guess like Grimmy was deeply involved with MSM a while back, even being personally affiliated with Grimmy. Gotcha. God damn. God damn. I want to believe you on this, I do, but the situation is still negatively affecting people and their careers. I hope that you wouldn't be two-faced like that. I think you're better than that. A lot of us here know Kuke pretty well, have individual personal of her very real kindness. Oh, an individual personal experience. Huh. This shit is in Blue Sky? Yeah, it's in Blue Sky. Okay, so there's two ways to interpret this. You could say that Grimmy is a bad person, or Grimmy is deciding to stick in the wrong side of history per se, because bro decides to go to bat for Seth. But at the same time, if Grimmy has been friends with Seth MacFarlane or whatever his name is for a long time, then it may be constituted as a sort of like like a loyalty, but like a weird, toxic kind of loyalty, because it seems like that person messed with a lot of people and like scammed people. Well, I don't remember. I don't quite remember if that person scammed people, but I don't remember that that person was a bad influence for everyone. Yeah. Maybe Mountain Dew saved Hololive from Grimmy and not the other way around, but everything said is heresy. I mean, two bad acts make a good good act, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'm sure Mountain Dew intended not to. I'm sure if Mountain Dew knew that about Grimmy, assuming of course that Grimmy is a bad person, then he would have absolutely encouraged her to go join Hololive. But I get what you mean. Seth MacFarlane, the Family Guy, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised somebody knows. It's a little fucked up, but to be honest, perhaps that experience on MSM is what made her see something sus on Mythic. Yeah, you're not wrong, but at the same time, that could be why he's deciding to do this, you know? There could be some sort of animosity here. I mean, again, I don't wanna... I mean, I just did. I know I just did it, but I don't wanna assume things for Grimmy. I feel like this whole situation devolved into a he said, she said. And I don't necessarily know who to believe. It seems like... It's like taking the word of one VTuber who's been around a lot of like talent management agencies versus like the actual agency itself. So I don't know. I truly do not know. Damn. Damn. Though I don't think it's like malice. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think none of this is malice. I think it's just... So a TLDR, so is the TLDR a misunderstanding from Grimmy, or is there an actual extra percent being skimmed? I only seen a couple Twitter talking about on Twitter. Yeah, Nusi. So it seems like it seems like from the screenshots that Grimmy provided us, there is a little bit skimmed off, like 5-10% of the funds skimmed off from what was agreed upon in the contract. And whenever Grimmy asked for a response, like why that is happening, every single time the manager or the person that Grimmy is talking to in Mythic either communicates with her really bad or just does not want to deal with her shit. So there's a different explanation every single time, and she sussed that one out. She thought that smelled fucking bad. No response, no receipts from Mythic, by the way. Yeah, no response from Mythic. No, sorry, receipts. So at this point, like I said, I feel like the only explanation here is the only escalation is a legal shenanigan. It's consistent 5% per hour from the document Nusagi showed. It's consistent, which lends itself to be part of the contract. I haven't seen the contract. Yeah, I haven't seen like Mythic's contract, so I wouldn't know. Hope you have receipts, because they're definitely going to start suing you for defamation if they dogpiled by a bunch of ADHD streamers that didn't understand their contract. I mean, to be fair, that does happen a lot. I want to look at like fucking Mythic talents like goddamn roster now. Is there like a way VTuber? Okay, look, VTuber. Oh, thank you, Mythic. Jesus. Yeah. Damn. It's like they built it for me. Like specifically for me. Okay, let's look at your shit. Sup, Erigomu, Anime Apro, Rani, Braxophone, Kali Calico, Camilla, Cerber, Chacha, Your V-Mom, Chibidoki, Credia, Sayu, Dumdog, Ecto, Ellie, Eros, False, Feifei, Aiki Pitako, Kiatorin. This is a VTuber? I mean, I guess, maybe. Lena Lazar, Lai Malicious, Lord Aethelstan, Lucy Pyre, Lost Boy. This guy's a VTuber? We're calling these people VTubers now? I mean, he could be a VTuber for all I know, but like, profile picture-wise, not really. Mari Mari Meow Moonified. Milky. Miniko Mew Misu. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't recognize like 40% of these people. Momo, Mujin, Murder Crumpet, Nianners, OK Code, Pint, Rima, Saraway, Shylily, Silvervale, Scoochan, Vidal Nuro, Vey, Wolfichu, X-Slice. That's quite a lot. How about normal people? Variety. Do they have more VTubers or do they have more? Oh, okay, no, not that. Filter categories. Is there like a flesh streamer category? MMO. I did not see a 5 up. Why was this guy not part of the VTuber category? Barney 60. Wait a minute, ain't you Kaori? Wait, you're Kaori. You're fucking Kaori. I know the name Barney. Barney was a League of Legends YouTuber back when League of Legends was still in Season 4 or something. I remember you. Hold on, chat. Side tangent. Kaori. Yeah, you're Bonnie 64 now. She looks like a girl. Did she transition? Or is she gay? I guess she doesn't stream on Twitch. "13 years ago, you remember that?" Hold on, I want to see the oldest fucking Kaori video. Give me a sec. Oh, holy shit, I remember all of this. Chat, you have to understand, this was my gospel when I was fucking 13 years old, okay? I was 13 years old when I was watching this shit. I was really into Loldi, and oh, I was, Nusi, don't worry, I was too. I was addicted to League. At one point, I was actually even considering, like becoming a pro League streamer. Because low-key, I was kind of good. Damn! Hey, I mean, if you're happy where you are... Damn, what a throwback! The League to Trans pipeline is insane. Hey, man, League of Legends, bro didn't kill himself just yet, like what League of Legends does to all people. So, that's better. Oh god, wait, no, that's not how I want to say it. I just recognized how bad that sounded, but that's not the joke I was trying to say. What's your rank? I bet it's bronze. No, dude, I was diamond. But then I reached challenger once before they introduced the whole emerald thing, but that was like over almost a decade ago. Diamond in Season 2? No, it wasn't Season 2. When did Azir come out? Azir release. Like, I started playing the patch before Azir came out. Yeah, so I played somewhere around 2014. Like, if I were to, like, guess the month, it would be, like, probably, like, I don't know, like, August or May. Because I remember, I distinctly remember Azir. Like, I remember that Azir came out sometime after I started playing. I played when Jinx came out. When did Jinx come out? Did you play older than me? Oh, you did? God damn! I like my crazy bitches. You are one. Oh, God. Damn, we're old. We're fucking old. Alright, let's look at the other people from Mythic then. Oh, Dumb Dog. I mean, wait, we already watched Dumb Dog, but it's like... Cool. The Gabriels, I guess they're a couple thingy. Fei Fei. Fubgun? This is fucking Akali skin. Okay. I remember the Frenzy Summoner spell. I remember Revive. You know what I used to do back then? I would intentionally kill myself. I would put a ward on the enemy base, and I would intentionally kill myself. Like I would, like, you know, I would die to, I would invade their base and like die, and then I would obviously I would make sure that like their Nexus turrets and their inhibitor turrets are down, so that when they're all here sieging my shit, I can just revive and then teleport all over to their fucking base and then pull an XPK. Remember XPK? Yeah, revive teleport. Yeah, fucking backdoor that shit. I used to do that a lot, man. That was my strat. That was my fucking strat. I used to cheese these motherfuckers out. Holy shit. And the thing is, because I played in the PH server, people kept getting, like, of course, the true League experience where people call you slurs all the time, right? Like, people were calling me all sorts of names, but then when I won them the game, where's my thank you, bitch? You calling me the F word? You're calling me the N word? Where's my thank you? I just won you the goddamn game. Goddamn. I think that's literally why it got removed. Yeah, it's too strong late game. It is super too strong late game. Fucking, what would normally happen is that, let's say an ace happens, right? Like, late game, 45 minutes in or something. You have a team fight. Everyone dies in your team except for one person on the opposite team. You instantly revive, teleport and run them over, and then boom, you can push. Yeah. I mean, hey, it worked. That strat got me to fucking Diamond before it got me to Challenger. I mean, it didn't get me to Challenger, but you know. Necrit? Necrit is part of Mythic? Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. Good for... Dude, I love Necrit. Before I fell off on League, before I started falling out of love with League, I started falling in love with their lore and shit. I used to chat, you have to remember, League was my game back then. Like, I didn't consume anything but League of Legends. Lore, story, game lore, I would read League's website. ARGs, League of Legends. Comics, League of Legends. Remember Saturday Morning Laws? The fucking comic that they used to post every Saturday or some bullshit? Damn. Seth made me fall out of love with League Lamau. I hated his personality. Damn. Yeah, I get it. So many creators. Maybe even you can join Usagi. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know where to start. That's the problem. I don't know where to start. So they have a lot of people. I don't even know which is which. Let's click on a random person. Let's look at their numbers. Never mind. God damn. It seems like they mostly take in people that are relevant. Which makes sense, you know, because fucking for this shit to happen, for them to get sponsors, they'd have to be big in the first place. But again, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know a lot of these people. God damn. You don't have to be big for Mythic. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm worried about like numbers wise. But Arcane fuck up a lot of the lore now. I can accept. Okay, I have an idea for League of Legends even. I can accept Arcane's changes to the lore. Because Arcane is alternate timeline or like alternate history or whatever the case might be, right? Heck, if League decides to make lore skins for different champions, or sorry, different lore releases for different champions, like let's say fucking let's say, you know how there's a different version of Jarvan, right? There's a Jarvan before he became king and met Shyvana, and Jarvan after he met Shyvana. They could make that into two champions, chat, with different abilities, right? And they can just spin a lore reason as to, like, you know how, like, I don't know, Uma Musume or Genshin Impact has different characters for different costumes or whatever, and oftentimes the abilities are different? Yeah, exactly that. But for champions. I can do that, I can accept that to a certain extent, because I feel like the excuse they give is good. Yeah. Did you get to grade A in this Champions Meet? No, dude, I suck at Uma Musume, that's the thing. I love the goddamn game, but I don't think I'm cut out for it. I don't think I have the IQ high enough to work with that game. Yeah, you mean like Zin? True, like Zin. Like, what's his name? Zahen now. Yeah, sorry, I meant HSR. Star Rail. I meant Star Rail. Oh, by the way, something also hype that just happened. Yeah. SUISEI on Fortnite. SUISEI on fucking Fortnite. So chat, I'm gonna have to start playing some Fortnite. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how big or how expensive the SUISEI bundle is, but I'm gonna buy it. Look, I've been accused of being a fake fan for a long time now. So, this is my one chance to say I'm not a fake fan by buying a fucking Fortnite skin of SUISEI. You play Fortnite? No, I do not. I do not play Fortnite. But I play Apex Legends. So that's still a fucking you know, like a game. What's it called? What's it called? Like, what's this fucking genre called again? Not hero shooter. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I actually kind of might play Fortnite now. And look, there's even the emotes. The emotes look really good. You know what my biggest fucking concern? Yeah, Battle Royale. Thank you. You know what my biggest like thing is? The model here actually looks good. Because if we remember, Teto and Miku's models were kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looked kind of ugly. It did. But SUISEI's model looks really fucking good. Though I have to wonder why SUISEI is the person they chose. Why not, like, I don't know, Miko or Pekora or something? But hey, SUISEI, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Oh, this shit, okay. They're playing, they're playing the ads on fucking, they're playing the ads on Japan now. Like, on Japanese train stations, so this shit. They're doing the Bibida dance and shit. Yeah. Yeah. So, incoming Fortnite popularity or Fortnite surge in Japan, I guess. Tato may have been based on MD model. SUISEI may have been a model Hololive made themselves created. I don't necessarily know if Hololive created that model. Because at the same time, this is trademark Fortnite style. I feel like what actually happened is that Cover Corp went to bat, or SUISEI herself made sure that the model looks good and it doesn't look scuffed. Because SUISEI really cares about how she appears in everything. The live concerts are super fun. Sorry, I'm a filthy FN player. Nah, you're good. Hey, man, might even catch fucking Fortnite, man. Yeah. I personally prefer Stellar, or Ghost. I mean... The thing about Bibida right now is that it's hot topic. I would also like to have Ghost. Or... what's it called? I would prefer to also have Ghost or Stellar. But at the same time... these days, I would like to think Fortnite lives off of memes and like funny dances and like, you know, funny quirky things. And SUISEI's Bibida emote is the closest it can come to that. Like Stellar doesn't really necessarily have a dance to it. Ghost doesn't have either, you know. So they just went with it. Yeah, I could totally see them adding the Bibida. They already have. It's already even an emote, like a full blown emote. I'm not gonna get fucking copyright struck. I wish it was Hosho Marine instead. Yeah, they really made her look good, so... Chat? Might see some shit here. SUISEI, oh fuck! SUISEI Kamehamehaing? Holy shit, that would be so fucking based. Think they'll add more holos? Yeah, of course they will. If this shit is the success that it will be, they will definitely add more holos. Let's look at the fucking announcement numbers though. Let's cross-compare numbers, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's here. Oh, this is Fortnite JP. I want Fortnite EN. Where's Fortnite? Okay, Fortnite. 3 million views in 11 hours. Okay. What were the numbers of other collab announcements when they came out? Let's see. Right, why the fuck is Mordecai here? Okay. Let's see. Really? Okay. Bleach? Oh, never mind. This is a return announcement. Okay. Dude. Okay, Jinx and Vi. Oh, no, this is a return announcement too. Dude, I just want to see when you fucking announce your shit so I can see comprehender numbers. Okay, low-key, these models also look good. How many skins that they have? They have a lot. I really like that Fortnite is like a melting pot now for different cultures all over the world. Yeah. Okay, One Punch Man. One Punch Man has 4 million views, okay? SUISEI has 3 million. Oh, okay. So that's pretty fucking cool. It's almost comparable, and you have to remember it's only 3. I'm going to bat trying to fucking glorify this fucking VTuber shit. You can't get any loser than this. Holy fuck. Goddamn loser. 2,578 skins? Really? How do you know that? Wait, I mean, I guess I can't doubt you. You are the Fortnite girl in here. You are the Fortnite girl. God damn. Okay, let's actually Google that. How many skins does Fortnite have in total? Damn. The skin database? Damn. Okay. Most popular Fortnite skin. The most used skin on Fortnite. Okay. You're telling me this has the most... Who? You're telling me this has the most, like, used... This is the most used skin? Who the fuck is this? Oh, this is Chapter 7 Season 1. Okay, it's based on chapters. Okay. All time. Do we see... Chat. Do we see a fucking pattern here? Do we see the pattern here? Who is the dominant? Who is the most... Yeah. Women? Yep. I think it's for 3 reasons. Any guy, it is a fact that if you are a guy and you play an MMO, you play an MMORPG, you play an RPG, or you play a battle royale that lets you customize their shit, always go for the woman. Because one, women's skins always look good. And 2, hitboxes. In all games that I have seen so far, women model hitboxes are always smaller. Yes. That is so insane. I don't know who the fuck these people are though. I imagine these are like Lara Croft. Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I have seen a lot. I have never played the game Lara Croft came in, but I have seen a lot of the porn. Yeah. I don't know who Backlash is though. I imagine it's like a FORTNITE thing. And very sweaty? What does very sweaty in this case means? My definition of sweaty is like when you try hard or something. Female models will always look better. True. I read, yeah, tryhards. Okay, gotcha. I've read somewhere. I don't remember where I read it, but I've read somewhere that biologically, like women are the most pleasing things to everyone, including other women, if that makes sense. Other women may not necessarily fall in love with other women all the time, but like, not in a romantic sense that I'm talking about pleasing. You know what I mean? And I think it makes sense. The first two are superhero skins. Ah, you can customize them to be pure black for a huge advantage hitbox. Oh my god, dude. Are you for real? That's so fucked up. Everyone wants... Okay, I'm not saying that for like blackface reasons, but like, people try hard that much here? That's kind of fucked up. Okay, let's look at the first man that is in this goddamn game, okay? I have one, of course you would. Okay, let's find the first man, okay? Mogul Master, that's not a man. Chaos Director, that looks like boobs, so I don't think that's a man. This looks like a man, but for some reason it doesn't feel like a man. It looks more like an androgynous, genderless little blob. Dummy, you look like a man, and I guess Chaos Agent, and they're both 31 and 33. So the top 30 people in top 30 skins in Fortnite are all women. That's kind of cracked, honestly. Whoa, the art here is super different compared to everyone else. Oh yeah, the Travis Scott skin. I remember that. That made a lot of waves back then. I'm trying to look for someone that I recognize. Gwenpool? Gwenpool is a nobody. Gwenpool is a fucking nobody. I mean, they're nobody in the sense that like, nobody reads Gwenpool. But she does look hot. Slim Shady? Where's Slim Shady? I don't see her. Hold on. Shell Count, Midas, Padme, Stanso Alto. This is Slim Shady? I don't know who Slim Shady is. I've heard of the name though. Yeah, the IRL skins are kind of weird. Oh, Miles Morales. Okay, I get that. Darth Vader not even in the top 100. Yo, Gojo Satoru all the way in... Is there a hollow purple or some bullshit? Hold on. Gojo Satoru Fortnite. Is there like hollow purple in Fortnite? I want to see the official announcement, bro. Oh god. I wanna... How did they do my boy dirty? Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this. I think this is so bad that it's good. It's so fucking garbage that it's peak garbage. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. And I think Fortnite should... Yeah, bro lost his aura, I know. I think Fortnite should keep doing that. I think Fortnite should keep doing this. I actually support it. I actually want to embrace it. You know what I mean? Let's see. I want to see the announcement. I hope SUISEI Mogs fucking at least... Okay, 5 million views in 2023. But I think Jujutsu Kaisen just recently hit their popularity, so this may not be the case. How about Honkai Star Rail Fortnite? Oh, oh, wait a minute. No, I can't take this at face value. I can't take this at face value because Fortnite, like, pushes their algorithm. Honkai Star Rail, like, actively pays for ads. So I don't think I can take that. Where's the official announcement from Fortnite? Unless Fortnite and Star Rail had, like, a deal. Well, Fortnite is Honkai Star Rail is the one that is going to promote it. Between Star Rail and Fortnite, which is the bigger game? I don't know. Let's see. Fortnite player count. I feel like Fortnite is the bigger player, the bigger number player, right? 500. What? 6. Wait, is Fortnite that popular? What? Wait, are you for real right now? Fortnite is that popular? I didn't even know. How about Apex Legends? Hold on, no, I have to. No. I have to verify this. Apex Legends player count. Then we're gonna look at Marvel Rivals player count. Then we're gonna look at Genshin Impact player count. No, I have to look at this. I have to look at this. Okay, so Apex Legends. Let's look at your shit. Steam charts. I don't know if I want to use Steam charts because if I remember correctly, it only logs the Steam players. Let's see. Let's see. Current players, 200k. That's pretty fucking actually. The fact that they are able to compete with Fortnite and get almost half of their player base is actually still pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? That's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. How about we compare this to the Steam charts? Oh, that's only on Steam? Damn. Yeah, Valorant. Yeah, let's look at Valorant too. Valorant player count. We're gonna use the same site, okay? We're gonna use the same site. Fortnite is more popular than Valorant. Crazy. Crazy. Dude, the kids play only Fortnite and Roblox. Everything is unk slop. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Jesus Christ. How about League of Legends? No way Fortnite is more popular than League of Legends, right? League of Legends. Let's look at this. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, thank fucking God. Look, man, I hate League of Legends with a passion, but I kinda want League of Legends to stay on top. You know what I mean? I want League of Legends to stay on top. How about Dota 2? Yeah, sure, we can look at Dota 2. Oh, wow. Dota 2 Mogs League of Legends. Boo, League of Legends. You fell the fuck off. Go fuck yourself, dude. You fell the fuck off. That's what happens when you get fucking greedy. Boo. I play, true, Raxerino, exactly the same experience. I only play League, I only open the League line to play TFT these days. Can you look at CS2? Sure. Counter-Strike 2. Surely you only have 400, 500k, right? Come on. What? No way. What? Hold on. We're gonna look at Fortnite again. We're gonna use the same site to look at Fortnite again. No way. Oh, good fucking lord! Holy shit! I didn't. Okay, wow. Counter-Strike 2. I respect your game. I respect the hustle. Is it a live service game? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. How about Genshin Impact? 400k. Okay, that's to be expected. How about Black Ops? I mean, who cares? Yeah, it's 400k. Wow. I thought it would die because of that skin drama from a while ago. Yeah, true. I thought that after the market dies... wait, hold on. Did something change? Didn't, like, Counter-Strike fucking do that thing where, like, the skins would lose their value in a way or something? I don't quite remember the exact thing, but, like... I thought it would die. Yeah. I thought it was going to die because of that. Because I got the impression most people really only play fucking Counter-Strike 2 just to, like, make money off of it or something. They retracted the skin values, IRC. So, like, well, they reversed that decision. Only the most rare skins lose value. Gambling seems fun. No, Nusi, don't do it. Don't do it. I got into gambling like almost a year ago and it was not good for me. Granted, I only lost like $2,000, but like, you know, $2,000 is a lot in PH money. But I wanted the cool knives. Shit, man. Only $2,000. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, I'm talking about that with the context of how much normal gamblers lose. Because you see a lot of stories and you see a lot of cases where the average gambler actually loses more than $20,000. So like, if I only lost like 10% of that, then good for me. Or maybe I'm coping. Hard to say. Maybe I'm just coping. Hey, if it makes you feel better, I knew this guy with 60k gambling debt. Yeah, man. Yeah, that does make me feel better. Because it's like, I fucked up, but at least I didn't fuck up that much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm probably coping, like I said. Yeah. Oh, and I guess, okay, before we round this stream up, let's see, are there people to raid? Yeah, it's a short stream because we're only talking about, like, the current stuff happening with the Mythic situation. Before we end the stream, let's talk about this, okay? The hot girl, the lion girl from, okay, Nico, Hololive. Okay, so, sorry. The hot lion girl from Hololive, oh my god, she is so fucking hot. Holy shit, hold on. Let me open this. I know that she was hot. I've seen her models multiple times, but I keep forgetting how hot she was. She is. Look at this shit, okay, chat? Look at her, dude. Open image in new tab. Then I'm gonna open image in new tab. Holy shit, she is so fucking hot. She's unironically super fucking hot. Are we gonna get a FORTNITE stream soon? We might. Okay, chat, we might. I love the pants. The thing that makes this hotter for me is the fact that, like, normally, I don't give a shit about, like, bralettes or, like, mini tops, like what she's wearing right now. I guess tank tops or whatever. I don't exactly know fashion terminology. But I like the fact that there's a little bit of silk or whatever that material is hanging off of her boobs. And that makes it ultra hot for me. Okay? And then, yeah, shit, man. Shit. So this person, thank you very much for supporting Hololive production. We hereby inform you that the Hololive Divis affiliated FlowGlow member, Kuganai Hiyorito, Nico, sorry, will be taking a temporary hiatus from activities. It has been reported that she has been diagnosed with adjustment disorder by a physician after previously adjusting her activities. In response, after consulting with her, we have determined that the best course of action is to take a hiatus from activities to focus on her recovery. We'll do our utmost to support her so that she can concentrate on recovery. Yeah, okay. So don't ask people that. And she also feels bad about this. Because, this is her handle, right? Yeah. She feels bad about this because she feels like she's like, she's bringing the team down, if that makes sense. The hell is adjustment disorder? Oh, let's look at that. Adjustment disorder. It's basically the lack of ability to cope. A short-term stress-related condition occurring within 3 months of an identifiable life stressor, e.g. divorce, job loss, illness. It causes intense, disproportionate emotional or behavioral symptoms like sadness, anxiety, anxiety, the song Anxiety, or acting out that disrupt daily functioning but usually resolve within 6 months. So yeah, it's the way I read this is that you basically are struggling to cope with something, whether that be a positive or a negative experience. Yeah. So she's saying this. Come on, let's translate. Yeah, there will be proxy posts from managers also, and where is this? What a shame. Even with the fest like this and getting the word out about Nico-tan, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that it's right after too. And it ends up causing trouble for everyone, does it not? I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. I'd be so happy if you could hear me out. Yeah, basically. That's the reason why she's not part of... she's usually, like, you know, not involved in shit. Yeah. So that's what's happening. And then... Lastly, where is it? I saw news that Hololive had like a new and exciting news or something. Oh, here we go. I saw this, right? Hololive English channel has something new and exciting preparing on March 16th, 11 a.m. Let's look at this, okay? Oh, never mind. It's premiering it. I thought it was gonna play. Her cat died suddenly? Oh, shit! Nico and I have the same experience then. Our cat just suddenly fucking died. Speculation is a new gen? I don't know about that being a new gen. It's the fact that it's an English... Well, I mean, I guess it is... It could be a new gen. It could be an EN concert or a new gen. Or it could be something else altogether. Because it's on the English channel. And Justice was last year. Literally, Justice debuted... No, not even last year. Like, almost 2 years ago. Justice debuted in, like, November something of 2024. So, yeah. We don't know what there is. Yeah. So, hey. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, what the fuck? My model is dead. Yeah, Nusi. Yeah. So... Oh, that's me. So that's what we're going to... Mint can say this now that VShoujo no longer exists. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, before we go, we're gonna watch this. And then after that, I'll probably download Fortnite, play a little games so I can get better and I don't suck on stream. And then I'll buy the SUISEI skin. After it comes out, of course.
I need more balls. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I think
By the way, I think the one thing that makes Mint very memorable, very relatable, and even breedable is that she's very relatable, if that makes sense. She's like John VTuber for indies, I think. She embraces VTubing to its full extent, especially its JP roots. Like, I really like that about her. It really feels like she is like a Hololive member, but she's English, if that makes sense.
like pinball. I might be a pinball pervert.
Yeah.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Whoa. Warning, low fuel.
True.
Oh my god, my balls actually do drain. Are you winning? I think so, actually.
She's
I think I might
relatable because
actually
she's
be one of the
relatable.
guys.
True.
Is-
Mint, say it. Say the thing that we want you to say. I don't know what happened.
I was with Matara and we went to a restaurant.
Okay.
I can say this now.
You can say this now?
I went to the restaurant to meet with someone from V Shoujo JP. She was like, Matara was like, yeah, you could talk to them and see how V Shoujo would be. And then my ring, I was in the bathroom, my ring flew off my finger straight into the toilet. That was a sign.
Oh.
That was a sign. Oh my god.
Marriage ring?
It was an omen.
Marriage ring?
Just like Gollum dropped the one ring. Luckily, the ring I dropped, though, I think it was like 500 yen. What an omen. Oh my god, I just thought of that now.
I see.
That's crazy. Did you have to flush it? Yeah, I did. I didn't reach my hand. Actually, I think it was after I had already flushed, if I remember correctly. So somebody
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna say something serious here. We got jebaited. Sorry. Got jebaited. I got jebaited. Damn. Yes, she's married to me. Yeah, you can have Mint. Mint is somebody that I would rather have as a friend, you know? She's like that one friend you just kind of want to follow around because she's funny and she does the wildest stuff. I unironically don't have like a parasocial sort of, not attachment. I wouldn't say attachment, but you know how like, there are certain streamers you kind of want to follow because you they're comforting to you or they say the things that you want them to say or whatever. Mint is not like that for me. Mint is more like that funny person. Yeah. Cute and funny friend. True. Cute and funny. Cute and funny. Okay. Let's see. Who do you want to raid? Is there anybody worth raiding? Search videos from other channels. Nah, there's nobody worth raiding right now. Fuck, do you want to raid Regis? I kind of want to raid Regis, but I don't know if I'll be disturbing him. I don't know if I'm gonna be disturbing him, bro. Sayu's live? Sayu's not live here. At least, not on my end. Let's see. Who's live right now? Damn, it's all just JP streamers, dude. I mean, Lumi, I guess, is gonna stream later, but that's later. It's a little too late. Oh well, I guess we're not raiding anyone today. Okay. So I guess that's that, chat. That's that stream over. Stream over. Don't be a puss. He said he watched your stuff. Yeah, I know. He even actually back in 2023, he even came to my stream. Dropped by and said hi. As Regis. Not even his PL, as Regis. And I'm like, that is so based of you, dude. But like, holy shit, I don't want you to get in trouble. Because I'm pretty sure Hololive, you know, yeah. 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 So I guess that's going to be cool, chat. It's fine. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go back to like working on video. Because there's going to be a Google Docu released in 4 or 5 days. Sorry, 6 days rather. Oh no, yeah, in 5 days, new Google Docu episode will drop. So that's it. Yeah. How do I? Oh my! I'm retarded. I forgot to start. I forgot to record the VOD. I can't send it to my editor. Oh well, he's gonna have to wait until my YouTube HD stuff happens. All right. Fuck do it, nerd. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to interacting with like corpo people. I really am, because I part of like the feeling that I have in my head is that I'm disturbing them or that they're not allowed to interact with me or whatever the case might be. Yeah. So, and I was live. Holy shit. Nah, man. He'd probably harass me. She'd probably harass me or something. So anyway, yeah. Womp womp. Bye bye, guys. See you on the next stream or see you in the next video. Womp womp. Bye bye.